But I'm taking 99 Pedro for a couple reasons. One, it was at the height of the steroid era, so he was, as we saw in the All-Star game, mowing down the most juiced up and historically great sluggers of this generation. And that was, so we were, I guess, in middle school. That was going to a Red Sox game in the Pedro era, as I'm sure you did with your dad and friends, was like unlike any other experience. It was a Pedro game. The place was just so electric. And while I think Chris Sale has captivated the Sox fan base so far, it's not to the buzz that Pedro had, where the K signs were going up at a crazy rate. He had his little mascot in the clubhouse. And I think Pedro at that time, his stuff was just so filthy. I don't think we'll see as good of a season as the 99 Pedro in our lifetime. That being said, Chris Sale this year has probably had the best non-Pedro season of any Red Sox I've seen, probably going back to Clemens, Pedro, and Sale. Better than all the Beckett and Lester and whoever else you want to put up there. So I'm taking Pedro 99, but that's not to say Sale's having a historic season.
It is tough to talk to anybody of our generation and get them to go against 1999 Pedro, especially if you grew up as a Red Sox fan. I have to go there. You outlined the numbers. Very close. I will say Chris Sale did get shafted early in the year from a lack of run support. Could have had more wins. But look, Pedro, those teams, we didn't know what winning was. Red Sox fans didn't know what winning was.
True.
Pedro introduced winning to Red Sox fans, essentially. Now, 1995, sure. But that wasn't, you never really thought they were going to win anything until Pedro got there. Then it was, hey, this is a legitimate superstar ace they could win. Now, the Yankees are at the height of their dominance during that run, during that era. But this guy was unbelievable. You mentioned the All-Star game. The moments, the stuff. He wasn't that big.
The game versus the Yankees, 17 Ks, the Charlie Davis
now,
home run.
I forget if that was that 99 or 2000? It doesn't matter. Okay. So, Chris Sale, how tall is he? 6'6"?
It's tall.
That's fine. But Pedro, not that big. 5'11", he still threw 97. That curveball.